Okay, so I guess
Now
that's
I can
probably the
stop
rank
there.
below black. Alright.
Probably. Yo, come all over this train. Let's look for a stroll.
There's trouble ahead, Jackie! Yeah, it's nice that at least one company's trying to do beat-em-ups again.
The AAA publishers aren't going to do it, then let the indies do it.
Yeah.
Don't complain if they beat you with your game.
When's the last time AAA company has done a beat-em-up game?
Technically, Don't Make Price count as a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is kind of what beat-em-ups evolved into. It's more like the combos and stuff.
And the last one that was technically done by a major company was Super 4, which ironically was done by Dotemu.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I guess that was probably co-developed with
Yeah.
Sega, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I was trying to remember. I almost said Capcom.
That's Final Fight.
Damn it! Actually, I knew they had a beat-em-up franchise. I was trying to remember what it was. Didn't Konami have one? Or they just had like a lot of the licensed ones.
I think it was a lot of licensing. I don't remember them having a beat 'em up.
Contra one count as a beat-em-up? No.
Just shoot 'em up.
Yeah. And basically, that's what the Metroidvania genre has evolved into. At least you use guns. You use guns.
Just shoot 'em up.
Or games like Mega Man, I guess, too.
Yeah.
There's a shoot-up where it's a lot of multi-directional fare, and it's a lot of, like, the combat is the major focus, I guess, Metroidvanias. Like Metroid would fall in that realm. Where Mega Man's a little more simple.
It's run and gun. It's the genre.
Yeah, run and gun. That's what that is, yeah. I prefer those to the close corners ones, honestly. There's a lot more creativity you can do when you have to stay far away from an enemy.
The science of staying far away from an enemy is something I kind of really enjoy about certain platformers like that.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason why I'm a bigger fan of that as opposed to Mario when it comes to 2D stuff.
Yeah.
I like it when it's done in 3D because there's a lot more you can do in a 3D space, but when you put it in 2D when the only thing you do is jump on enemies, it kind of seems kind of boring to me. Whereas Mega Man, you have to put in the science of how to jump and all that. There's an extra layer of, oh, don't let them get close to me and playing the game at a distance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Coded the Streets of Rage 3 not that long ago. I keep forgetting about that. And now we learn the international version's harder than the Japanese version for, like, no reason.
Because they don't want you beating their rentals.
Yep. That's what it seems like. Oh my god, you must really have to master a beat-em-up feel if you don't have difficulty like that. I keep forgetting some games were made to fight the video game rental scene in the early 90s. I'm glad they stopped that in the frickin' 90s. In the late 90s, I mean. Stop making games bullshit hard just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, the standouts were frickin' Aladdin and the Lion King for some people. That was probably a frequent one that was rented and they had bullshit levels. It was like, what the hell? Why? Hey, at least they were well-designed games. They just decided to have some bullshit level design to frickin' confuse players. Not fun when you have to design a game to be intentionally hard just so people have a hard time beating it. I was gonna say, maybe that's what they did with Mega Man X6. Probably renting Mega Man X6 in 2001.
Yeah, it's like...
Especially though the PS1 or the PS2 was already a thing by that point. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, PS1 after the PS2 was already out. So I'm pretty sure the PS2 was basically coming out by the time friggin' Mega Man X5 came out. Must have mixed up the years a little. Yeah, that's right. X6 of 2001. That's when the first Zero game came out too.
Yep.
And then Zero 2 came out basically like the same day or days apart from X7. Really weird how that worked out. I don't know if that was intentional or what.
I wonder if he did that as spite because.
I know the game I'm making
associated with.
I know the game I'm going to be making is better than that one.
Yeah.
And it's weird it happened twice. I don't think Zero 3 had the same thing with frickin' X8 though. And X8 I'm pretty sure is a different development team, so.
Yeah. Especially after X7.
Yup. One of these days. I was about to say, do they have a Mega Man beat 'em up? I forgot technically they did with frickin' Mega Man Power Battle. Power Fighters. Those were technically a Mega Man beat 'em up when you think about it.
Yeah.
I was saying, do they have a Mega Man RPG? Yes, that's frickin'
called Battle Network.
Battle Network. Just trying to think of other genres. They did have a lot for Mega Man. They did a lot.
Like I said, back then, Mega Man was everywhere.
Yep. Pretty much after ZX Advent, that was like the end of it.
Yep. And a lot of people were frustrated because Mega Man sort of died after that.
Yep.
To be fair, they did overdo it.
Legends 3 was the grave for it for a while. Legends 3 is on the way for like 2 or 3 years. Never mind. No, it's not. What? It's weird mysteries like that. It's like you know the game was in development and you see there's an audience for it and then you just... It's like there's a lack of creative direction or the company just decides to not fund it or whatever. Or some weird
They
decision.
are businesses and they need to make money. That's the other big thing.
The only other game that comes to my mind of that kind of thing is like localization of Mother 3. It's like you know there's fans for it now. You would think they would like try to bring it to international audiences now.
Well, in the defense of Capcom, it's not that they haven't brought everything out. It's just they haven't made a new one.
Yeah.
Because they brought pretty much all of the well, I wouldn't say all of it, but at least some of the more notable Mega Man games to the front.
Pretty much just Star Force and Legends are the only ones that haven't been brought over to modern consoles. That's about it.
Yeah. And if you want to count them, the Game Boy games.
Well, technically we have that on Switch Online at the very least. But we did have it on the 3DS. We have all of them on the 3DS. Including the frickin' Mega Man X ones.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot their titles on the top of my head.
You mean ZX and ZX7?
Well, those are the Zero Collection. I meant the Game Boy Color Mega Man X ones. That's what I meant. I hate I forget the name on the top of my head. Son of a bitch.
Wait, which one is it? Sorry, I'm trying to...
The two, Mega Man Extreme, that was it. That was it. They didn't bring those over to modern consoles yet. I kind of wanted to count 3DS technically as a modern console, so we did have the Game Boy Mega Man games there. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much just the Legends games and Star Force, that's it. Star Force was DS, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to say there were 2 of those games?
3.
3, okay.
There's also versions of one game.
Ah.
Actually, no, I say one game, it's 2 games.
Okay.
Version...
One of them's an alternate version of the first game, I guess. I know it was
Star Force 2 had 3 versions, and Star Force 3 had 2 versions.
Oh, 3 versions? Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Star Force 2 is a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know much about Star Force games myself. I know some people say one of the highlights is when you get to barely battle it out with the Mega Man Network Mega Man. In one of those games?
There's like a special spin-off game. I think it's in... I don't remember what it is, but there's like some special thing that you can do. I want to say it's the 3rd game? No. There's like some special spin-off. I don't know if it's a mobile thing or it's just something... well, it is exclusive to Japan, but... there was some thing that you could do with the, Battle Network Star Force crossover, you're basically playing Star Force.
Okay. I heard apparently the battle was pretty hard. And again, Mega Man Network, Mega Man's gone through freaking 6/10 games. I mean, there's a lot to pull from that. How do they have 3 versions of one game though? What the fuck?
Yeah, Star Force 2 is a little weird.
I can understand 2 versions, but 3?
Yeah.
You know, wonder why they stopped after that. My god. They were really getting abusive with the freaking alternate versions. My god.
Yeah. You thought Pokemon was bad.
3 versions is a lot. Like, at least in Pokemon you had a 3rd version, it was a special version.
Generally speaking.
Generally, yeah. I mean, yeah, I got stupid at Gen 7 deciding to have fucking...
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Basically, fucking alternate... 2 alternate versions to the original 2 versions. Dumb.
Yeah.
And again, they don't need 3rd versions anymore because they got DLC.
Yep.
3 versions, that's crazy. Never mind, I still have to get to the Battle Network games at some point. Are there any tips I should probably consider if I ever do those?
Yeah, learn. It's really hard to
Oh god.
that. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Chen. That will be a short meeting. Not this guy.
Ah, I guess another major villain of some kind.
The major villain for season 1.
Oh, okay. This kind of stick this game does depend on you having knowledge of the show.
I mean, it's a
yeah.
licensed game. What the fuck did you expect?
Yeah, it's true. Oh, looks like you do have more than 5 lives.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, you died and you freaking your life count didn't go down. They'll give you an indicator for 5 of them though. It'd be easier to have these other guys around. Man, his attacks are aggressive. Oh, new scroll!
And I didn't get a chance to see what it says.
I was trying to fight, damn it! It's not like a move list you have or anything, you just gotta remember it.
Yeah, you can look it up for me.
Yeah, I'll look it up for you. Yeah, that wasn't your fault, you got caught in the action on that one. Oh, yeah, they also had a game on the PS2. I guess it was probably the console version of this. I vaguely remember seeing things about that one. Let me look up the scrolls list. Alright, so the one you got is the Zhu scroll. I'm trying to see if it mentions how that works.
How did you get this string?
I was like, this train's been going on for a long time. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't crash at anything. Here go, game fact.
Forbidden Palace, wherever that is.
It can be anywhere. Oh, now we're down to 4 lives.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what the mark is for lives. Oh well, I'll figure it out later.
Oh, we got handspring kick. Up and B. Oh, stop bitch slapping me, bro.
I hate the blue ones. They're projectiles.
Okay, apparently the handspring kick is not that useful. That's the move you've got.
Yeah, this one. Really, the first ones you get with the triple B combo and the triple A combo are generally the useful ones.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the last 2 are pretty decent, especially the second to last one. apparently up A is pretty good too.
It's good for if you got one
Yeah.
target. Because when you're trying to fight multiple, it can be kind of a bitch.
Right. Apparently the next one will only be good if you really feel surrounded. Imagine you lose all your lives, you probably just have to start the whole level over.
Yeah.
Probably put you back at 3 lives.
Actually, no, there's checkpoints in the levels. Which is nice.
Oh, okay.
You just lose your score.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to try to go
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So it's not like it's impossible to do.
Alright. Okay, so it is a forgiving game because you're trying to go for high ranks.
Yeah, just the old class.
Okay, I guess it's just a save point from the beginning of stages. Alright. I was just curious, how far did they go with that? Yeah, this is on Fox or whatever for a while, right?
Yeah, Fox and Kids WB.
Then again, I was really only watching a lot of the anime stuff back then.
I didn't.
When I was on there.
Yeah.
I watched frickin' mostly pretty much watching Pokemon. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit. I think I originally stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh like in the middle of the frickin' Kaiba's tournament arc. Once it got to the frickin' digital world thing, that's where I stopped watching it as a kid.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? That filler arc was so frickin' weird. I did eventually go on my way to watch the entire Yu-Gi-Oh though. At least the original series. And I watched Sonic X as well. Yeah. Kind of a lot of people look back favorably on that show now. I still don't think it's that good, personally.
I think it's just trying to do that. What?
Season 2 was good because it kind of lightly adapted the games into it. It was better than the first season, which was all original stuff. That was pretty hit or miss. Second season definitely had its moments, though. And then there was the third season. It went straight to video release in Japan. That's how you know it probably was not that good. At the end, it was basically just a big love story for Tails. Fucking... The third season was not that good. Shadow was shoehorned in. Frickin'... Ugh. Third season stunk. The only good thing that came out of it was fucking Dark Supersonic, which honestly, the concept I kind of would want them to do. It is like an interesting idea. That something happens that pisses off Sonic so much he actually taps into the evil energy of the Chaos Emeralds.
The closest we ever technically get is maybe arguably Unleashed.
Turning into a wolf. Yeah, in a way. Unleashed does have a pretty good plot. I just don't like shit.
I think a lot of it has to do maybe the voice actor, I don't know.
Eh.
Because a lot of those kind of characters
whenever...
tend to have those obnoxious...
I didn't really like him as a comic relief, honestly. And I remember there were times, like, you're trying to get to important plot points, he's, like, always about eating shit.
That's always been something that's really annoying. It's just, like...
He's always about eating shit. I was just like, ah. Sonic 06 didn't have any comic relief. At least to my knowledge, it did.
I don't really count Silver.
It's no use! The gameplay frustrated me too much to really think there would be comedic relief! Now the games are nothing but comedic relief. At least the colors on them weren't of anything to go by. I'll admit they definitely are a little too quippy nowadays. Yeah, I think those are the only 3 shows I really watched of the animated stuff they had on Fox back then. And I think I stopped watching the Pokemon anime after it got to the Gen 3 stuff. I think Max turned me off from that. The character Max. He's an annoying little shit. I didn't get stuck.
I remember the introduction to Max was like, ah man, I want to punch this dude in the face.
Yeah.
You're a fucking loser. I'm like, dude, if that's the first thing you said to me when you first showed off, it's like, I'm gonna fucking break your jaw.
Sad we actually have the era now where we can debate that the anime was better than the games. After like Gen 6.
Well, Gen 6 is kind of like the universal. It seemed that the well, Gen 6 is kind of like a kick in the balls in a lot of ways because it looked like it had a lot of promise, and then on the actual ending showed up, and it's everything.
Yeah, Ash Greninja, who's gonna lose to Mega Charizard. The fuck? And you fight Lysander, and then you have the battle of Lysander where Ash and all of his Pokemon can't do shit, where the other guy who beat you with his Mega Charizard stands up to it just Mega Charizard. And Ash looked like a bitch again.
Yeah, because Charizard has to win because it's fucking Charizard. Everybody loves that Pokemon so fucking much.
Yeah. Well, I always complain about the whoring out of Charizard. Always do. Feels like a necessity at this point.
I mean, Horion in Gen 1 is my biggest grievance with that. I don't care if you're the first. Acknowledge some of the other ones for God's sake. Unless, no, Gen 1's the best and everything else is garbage.
At least Gen 7 and 9 tried to do a little more. Gen 9 tried to do a little more for like Gen 2 and 4, I think. Not as much from Gen 1 as like 6 and 7 and 8 did. We got to the point where a prime Pokemon of a fucking champion was just fucking Charizard. At least the other champions' prime Pokemons are understandable. Lance and fucking Dragonite, 3 of those fucking things. Steven with Metagross, which in the Gen 3 games is a dick move to throw at you because you have no idea what the fuck that is. Gen 4 with Garchomp, that's just a dick move. Buffoon Scroll! Apparently this is only good if you're surrounded.
Yeah.
Why don't I believe you? Oh god, that's the boss, I guess.
Moon Demon.
At least this game did a pretty decent job adapting some of the show's material. Quite pretty simple, but at least it's fun.
Yeah.
In Gen 5, you had 2 of them. The original champion had fucking a Pokemon that's a lot better now, apparently. Then again, Quiver Dance. Fucking Volcarona. And the other champion... Oh, my prime Pokemon's a casual Dragon type you can fight into. I also have Hydreigon, so fuck you anyway. I'm gonna start with Hydreigon. What? And then again, Gen 7's is literally just opposing starter. Or then again, it's main character, never mind. And then Gen 8 is Charizard. Gen 9... I guess if we go by the DLC now, I think the prime Pokemon is King Gambit. Which, oh, you kill all my Pokemon on my team. Okay, I'm 50% stronger now. Oh, God! Yeah, the anime was actually alright. I didn't get back to the anime until, what was it? They had that Pokemon TV app. They had, like, I think it was around the time, the Gen 5 anime was going, they had a Pokemon TV app. They just have to watch a bunch of Pokemon episodes for free. I was like, yeah, why not? After I got to catch up with it and realize that, oh yeah, the Gen... Basically, freaking... The only generations the anime really sucked were 3 and 5. 5 was awful, and 3 was...
They introduced a lot of things that not many people were particularly big fans of.
Yeah, 3 kind of went out with a whimper as well. Gen 2 was pretty freaking... Gen 2 had its good moments. It wasn't as good as Gen 1, still good. And the introduction of Blaziken in the tournament was pretty fucking rad, too.
Yeah.
But Gen 3 had, like, nothing. And then I had the fucking Battle Frontier arc, which was... Ugh. Stupid filler. Gen 4 was pretty good, though. The whole Infernape arc people loved and freaking, what was it? I honestly didn't like Paul. He was kind of a dick. A rival. And the fact he actually brought all his old Pokemon to the fucking tournament for once. They decide, okay, you beat your rival. Okay, now to make it so Ash is forced to lose. Fight Darkrai, motherfucker. Oh, Ash, you don't want to beat Darkrai. Okay, face Latios. By the way, this is a message for people who cheat online. This is what you have to deal with. Is it fun to cheat? Yeah, thanks. I hate how much this boss guards.
It's not. The boss isn't even the hardest part. It's the fucking mooks that keep coming back.
Oh, now you're down to the last one. That figures. I guess they wanted to try to make a potential excuse for you to use your new scroll move. If you wanted to try to fight them off while getting the boss, but yeah, you'd much rather just avoid the enemies. Avoid the moves so you can kill the regular enemies.
Yeah.
Not use this attack after all. Damn it.
I got hit a lot.
Yeah, the levels are getting harder. I did see that it looks like it says the game has 10 levels.